Hi everyone, how you doing here? This is Antonio here from Poppa Homes, where we talk about turning credit into wealth by using the power of real estate. It's not every day you get a chance to walk with someone through a real estate flip. It doesn't happen every single day. To do things like this, you pretty much got to find that real estate investor in your city who's out there flipping houses, and you're able to walk behind them and see everything that they're doing from A to Z. But guess what? You don't have to do that. I'm starting this thing where I want to document most of all of my flip. And I have done a tons of flip as of now. So what I want to do is pretty much give you guys a bird's eye view into my everyday living to what I do when it comes to flipping houses. And again, flipping houses is not for everyone. You gotta have a high tolerance for spending tons of money on buying the property, rehabbing the property, giving money to contractors, and holding that property. You got to do all those types of things and put that money out there to work. But there's not that many people that are going to give you the bird's eye view on how it's done from A to Z. So I'm going to sit here and show you guys this property here that I came across. And this property is named Granny House. And yes, I name all of my flips. It doesn't matter if I'm flipping a house, holding that house as a long-term rent-to-own property. It doesn't matter. I name all the houses. Why? And most people ask me, why, Antonio, do you name these properties? Very simple. It's easier for me to give a name of the house versus the street number. Because after you do 5, 6, 7, 10 of these properties or more, the street names start to run together. So to help me remember all the properties, help my contractors or other investors who I'm working with and partners that I'm working with understand what these properties are, I give them a name. And this beautiful house here where I came across is Granny House. And I want to kind of just give you guys a bird's eye view on what we're dealing with here before we get into the video of me giving you a full walkthrough of this property. And what I was doing, so to help you guys out there, whether you wholesalers, bird dogs, or just a real estate investor, there are good deals on market. So anybody tell you you can't find good deals on market, usually those people don't know what they're doing, not trying hard enough, or doing the things they need to do to get out there with all these offers to find that deal. So this property here is Granny House. Now I came across this property, I seen it online, and I seen that it was in a great neighborhood. And I said, okay, it's in a great neighborhood here in Shreveport. And I say, okay, it's in a great neighborhood, but the price was a little bit high on this property. Now, the ARV of this property here is anywhere between a 270 and 290. Okay, and you're talking about a 3-bedroom. Two bedrooms and 2 baths. And I'm gonna get to that 3-bedroom a little bit later here down the road. But this house actually is a 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, great neighborhood. Now, it's called Granny House because why? Most of the time, Granny is going to take care of a house. Granny been there 30, 40, 50 years. The house is clean. No major issues with the house. It's just that it's outdated. Granny House is stuck in the 60s, or it's stuck in the 70s, or even worse, it's stuck in the 50s. So with a property like this, you got to visualize what's going on. So to kind of give you guys the numbers here, is that we got a property that's worth anywhere from a 270 to a 290. Okay, so when I seen this property, it was listed for $240,000. Now, to be honest with you, a 240 is not bad for a property in that location. But here's the problem. The house needs updated. Anyone that's going to spend $240,000, any potential buyer, You're gonna want that house to look like those houses on the TLC shows, all the flipping shows, the granite, the nice bathrooms. I mean, the great garage, the nice roof. Outside, you're gonna have some type of beam post or something. That house is gonna have to pop. The yard is gonna have to pop to get that number. So, what I did, I came in and offered $160,000 for this house. All right, guys, you might be thinking, okay, is anyone's gonna go from $240,000 to $160,000? Hey guys, that's a whopping $80,000 off a property. You might ask yourself, would anyone do that? Now, when you're dealing with on-market property, guys, when you're dealing with on-market properties, you have to understand this here. The properties on market, we as in real estate investors cannot pay close attention to the asking price, because that asking price probably be inflated, or it probably not be inflated. But regardless of what, we're going to make offers based around what we think the house is worth. So overall, to make this a short enough video, they counter back at $190,000. And at that moment there, I knew what I had. But here's the thing. Let me give you guys a little trick. Before you make an offer on a property, make sure you know whether or not that property is free and clear, or you got a mortgage on it, how long the mortgage has been there, 10 years, 5 years, or 2 years. Know these numbers before you go in your negotiation with the agent, or even just the seller alone. If you're dealing direct with the seller, know these things. Because not that you're trying to come in a low ball, is that you want to know your strategy going in. Are you going to have to pay a lower amount of money for this house? Or you going to be at fair market value where you can pick it up at a sub 2 or something like that. So you got to know your strategy into buying this property. So overall, they counter back at 190, and I think we pretty much agree in the middle at $180,000 for this property. So I was able to get almost $60,000 off of this property, and wow! And we got a great property here where I can sell anywhere from a 270 and 290, and it's a deal that I'm proud of. I'm happy, and I documented this whole thing. So we're gonna watch this video here. I'm gonna show you guys a walkthrough of the property before. I mean, this natural look before, the old school granite house. And hopefully you guys get something out of these videos here. I'm going to be giving away knowledge or information. So if you guys anywhere on any of my social media, don't forget to follow me here. Don't forget to subscribe to the pages, to all the content here. Be notified when this information hit the internet. You got it. You will better see the transformation of this property into an outdated piece of property that sold for a high $200,000. That's amazing when it comes to real estate, people. But you guys got a front row seat at the table to be able to see exactly what I did, how I did it, and how you can implement the same thing as well. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, this is what we got here. This is granite house. Look at that nice tree in the front. Look at that nice roof. The roof was pretty good. Shutters was pretty old there, and the posts up there been there for too many years. But overall, you see the landscaping there. Nice wide window in the front. Again, the roof is great. I think the roof's been changed maybe a few months ago. So moving to the back of the house, we got a little vegetation over here to the left. We got this nice wide gate, remote gate, which is awesome. But we got a lot of weeds growing up here. But the most important thing, guys, just check out the roof. The roof, if you don't have to spend any money on the roof, you're doing good. Have the 2-car garage, a lot of vegetation, is overgrown. You can just tell that it just wasn't kept up. This patio area right here It's a patio area where we looked at it, we thought about it, and I'll let you guys know what we did with this. You're gonna have to stay tuned. We'll fill you guys in exactly what we did with that patio area. It was something amazing. The unit right there was a good unit. Blows good. I mean, it kept the house completely cold. But all this vegetation back here, we looked at it, we're like, wow, we're gonna have to do something with this vegetation. Now, that shed there, I'm gonna tell you now, we did absolutely nothing with that shed. We kept that shed the same way, didn't hurt the value of the house at all. All right, here at the front of the house, we just trying to look around, scavenge the neighborhood, look at the neighbors, because when you're flipping a house, you got to be able to, navigate things around. See how your neighbor houses are, how quiet the neighborhood. I mean, that means a lot, guys. So as we approach the porch here, you see you got the older slab, outdated lights. The door was pretty solid, but very outdated. You walk into the forum here, and we got this old carpet, guys. Old carpet, old school chandeliers. All that over there looks great, but we did do some alterations to it. Kept it simple, but we did do a little bit of adjustment. But these chandeliers was, I mean, they were very outdated. But overall, a clean house. So first thing I knew, hey, that carpet probably going to have to go. And so when you work your way into the kitchen, we got a lot of paneling. Now this kitchen is not really a big open concept, but it had a lot of paneling. The layout was okay, and the cabinets were all in good shape. And I'm gonna tell you guys, if you run into flips where the cabinets are in good shape, keep them. So obviously, I decided we're gonna keep these cabinets, gonna just change this sink out. And I had this extra room over here. I said, wow, yep, this is gonna be another bedroom here. So you guys stay tuned and see how that came out. It is so beautiful. So we work our way into the hallway here, and make a left and go to the outdated pink bathroom. You're wow, just completely outdated, but very clean. Let's just say that tub and all that towel came out of there. All of those things came out. Even that little heating spot there, even the toilet, all this stuff came out. Because when you flipping a house in this neighborhood, almost a $300,000 house, you have to update it. Now, the carpet in the house looked good, but we had to get rid of that as well. This little room here was the most updated room in the house. Like a little heating room, closet. It was just so great. It smelled new, and we just kept it the same. We didn't really do any alteration with that. We just said, hey, we're not going to do anything with this. Keep it the same. Had no issues. We had no problems. No one had any issues with it. Pretty sure the new owners are using that for storage. So we go into bedroom number 1 here. Simple bedroom. The walls are good. Sheetrock is good. Very simple, easy to navigate in here. The closet space was nice closet. Just a simple bedroom. Baseboard was clean. So we moving over here to the master. You see that door there? I closed that door off. I'm gonna tell you right now. I closed that door off to pretty much make that another bedroom back there. So inside the master here, this bathroom is very small. But guess what? My vision, I took it all out. I said, look, I need a better bathroom. It can be small, but I just need a better bathroom. And we customized this thing, but we got this thing down to nothing and rebuilt it from scratch. Came out to be beautiful. So that bathroom just had to go, even that cabinets. So this master here, it has some great space in here. Very simple. Like I said, we painted. Not that hard to do, guys. When flipping a house, just keep things simple, and it's pretty much sky's the limit. If you can just stay neutral and keep everything cosmetic. Okay, guys, look at that. How amazing is that? that piece of property there is going to get transformed into one of the best looking properties in the neighborhood. You got to ask yourself, what would you do with this property? What colors would you choose? What would you do with that kitchen? What would you do with that extra room that's back there? Think. What would you do to these things? How would you change the carpet throughout the whole entire house? Will you put carpet back down, or will you go with laminate floors or vinyl floors or something of that nature? What exactly would you do to pretty much tackle this property and get this thing back up the market? That's what I'm gonna do in this video series here. I'm gonna document each and every step of the way. You guys are gonna see some of the bird's eye view on everything. Doors being installed, floors being redone, rooms being transformed, bathrooms being totally gutted. You know what I mean? Tile being delivered, granite being delivered, the appliances being delivered. All these types of things, the backyard being transformed into what we got here today. How amazing is that, guys? So I'm gonna give you a bird's eye view right here, Shreveport, Louisiana, when it comes to flipping properties. It's pretty much a beautiful avenue to be in. Real estate has its highs. It definitely has its lows. I have obviously made my mistakes in this game of real estate. But I continue to learn. I continue to educate myself. I continue to find all creative ways to buy more real estate, move things around to make things work. Is everything we do is a risk? Yes. Every time we go buy a house, put $1 into a house, whatever the case may be, we're taking on a risk, and it's not for everyone. If you want to live safely, do not get into real estate. If you want to better reach your goals that are not necessarily faster pace, but at a more faster pace than the other people, then real estate is the avenue to go. But you're going to have to know exactly what to do. You're going to have to know exactly how to deal with contractors, electricians, plumbers, the inspectors, agents, other wholesalers, other investors. You have to know how to deal with the buyers and sellers. You got to be able to deal with all these people. And if you know how to deal with these people, you can have success. If you are smarter and more knowledgeable than anyone you come across, you will have a chance of doing things. But if you let people outsmart you in this game here, it's going to be tough, because people are going to screw you on your money. They're going to screw you on buying a house, selling a house. It's just going to be a tough deal. But in this video series here, we're going to cover those things. We're going to cover everything we need to cover from flipping the houses from A to Z. But we're going to start this first property here, Granite House. She's going to turn out to be a beautiful masterpiece, and you're going to see it from A to Z. So don't forget, guys, whatever social media platform that you own, come here, follow us here at Poppa Home. Follow us here at Poppa Home. Like the video. Engage into the comment section. You got questions, I got answers. Don't forget to follow us at the point of subscribing to all the channel platforms here. I'm here to help. I'm here so you can minimize your efforts in this game of real estate. Not saying you're not going to make mistakes, because you are, but let's minimize. Instead of making 10, we're going to make 2 or 3. Minimize it so we don't have a big problems. We just have those little small problems. So don't forget, guys, follow everything here, and you'll be on your track to success. I'm out.